at what age is creepy, right? Clearly 47, 24, they're good. You said you dated a guy 16 years old.
Oh, that's different. 47, 24. That's almost like a 24-year gap. Jeez Louise. Dating somebody who's older, you have to, like, the times are different compared to when they were younger. You know what I'm saying? It's a different area of time. And then somebody's older, you got to teach them when you're young. But again, I'm all for it. You love, you love.
It was fine. It just didn't work out. You saying that 7 is a magic number. You're saying that 8 was the oldest you ever dated. So what is the line in your mind? Is there some definitive line, number? The girl who told me that there's 15, she goes, I actually like you, and I would go out with you again. I just don't see a future with you because when you're 60, I'll be 45 and you'll be old. She's like, I'm like, you're doing math 20 years down the road? Like, she's like, yes, because I want to get married in the next few years and have a family. I was like, okay, all right, good for you. So is there a definitive line in either of you guys' minds? Like, all right, this is the youngest or oldest guy I would date.
Everyone is entitled and deserves, and well, not I won't say. Everyone's entitled to their preference. You can't make somebody say, "Oh, you should date somebody this age. You should date somebody who's this size, who's this race, who's of this religion only." Like in America, we don't do that. Look, date who you want to date. Love who you want to love. I'm all for it. Kumbaya. It's your boy right here. Love. I'm supporting love. Again, it depends on the individual. You mentioned a girl saying 45 years old and you being 60. She passed forward to the future. I can understand it. That's why I said I may have leeway on 12 because if she's 48 and he's 60, that's not bad because it's only a 12-year difference. Again, I try to stick to 10 max. I prefer someone who's younger, but I'm not opposed to somebody who's older as well. But again, I want to have kids one day. That's another factor that a lot of people forget to factor in. Like, especially in your 20s and 30s, usually around those times you're trying to have, you're trying, or kids do pop, usually in 20s and 30s, you want to date somebody that's on the same wavelength. Because I know around a certain age, certain men and certain women don't want to have kids at all, if they don't even have any already. So you might meet somebody that has a kid and maybe you want to have a kid and they don't. So again, you have to, that's what dating come in play. Shout out to dating.
Me personally,
Yeah.
I wouldn't date a guy past like 50 plus.
Oh, so it's 50 is the number.
For me personally.
Yes. So you would date a guy double your age?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not me.
No, what's your number?
Probably like if I'm 28 right now, about 40 would be max.
Okay. So like on your Tinder profile,
Yeah.
Different.
what do you have it going up to?
I deleted Tinder, first of all. I deleted all the
Oh,
apps as
I'm
of
so
like last
sorry.
week. No.
Yes.
Just because I'm done with them. But for
What's
that
the age?
range, I
Yes.
think I did like 30 to 45.
Oh, so you went up to 45.
Women tend to date older guys. Guys tend to date younger girls. That's just, if you don't believe me, there's a whole bunch of podcasts. There's a whole bunch of other stuff and studies out there. And obviously, there's a report from and then you can get report information from like Tinder and all the social media, not the social media, but from like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge, or OkCupid. They made like a study and found that, they got the data basically. It's the apps. You got to put all the criteria in. I'm on the apps too. Yeah, man, it just depends. It really, really depends. Yeah, women tend to date older. Guys used to tend to date younger. So when she mentioned 28, like I wouldn't listen. Shout out, this fine. Listen. Let me tell you something. There's some fine 40-year-olds out there.